Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about baby led weaning. So what is baby led weaning? I've had this question asked from friends and family, and it's a very simple answer. It's simply just the act of your child feeding themselves, whether you give them strips of big foods or whether you even give them purees and let them feed themselves. So basically it means that they're in control and they are in the driver's seat. They get to decide what they do and what they don't like without any outside intervention. So there's a saying in baby led weaning, and it's food before one is just for fun, and that is exactly what it is. Just gives them a chance to feel, and if it even makes it to their mouth, even taste what this strange food is in front of them. So on that note, babies still need either breast milk or formula as their main nutrients, because like the saying says, they're just doing it to test out the waters and just to have fun with it. I am in no way an expert, so I've just been doing my own research from online, and some of the YouTubers that I follow, they've done videos on baby led weaning, and I pretty much put everything all into one bubble and made this video, and it is basically my version of how I view the baby led weaning method. Juliana's first food that I started out with was avocado. So I just sliced them up into long little crescent moon pieces, kept the peel on them because when she grabs onto it without the peel, it's slimy, just slips right through her hands. So she had a pretty good grip. But as you'll see in this clip that I am about to insert, she really wasn't a fan of the avocado. I tried it for about 2 to 3 days. This girl, towards the end, cried when I put it on her tray to try to eat it. So we're just going to try to move on to broccoli next. And I'm going to go ahead and steam that, and we'll see how that goes. But here's that clip of Juliana's first encounter with avocado.
What is that, baby girl? Avocado? You gonna try it? Or are you just gonna play with it? Ooh. Try it, baby. Whoa. Well, you want it? There you go.
So yeah, it maybe made it in her mouth, maybe like 2 times. She got the very tiniest little taste of it. She just didn't like it, which it's okay. Not all babies are going to like the food that you throw in front of them. That's fine. Move on to the next food, and then later on reintroduce the food that she didn't like, and maybe she'll change her mind. Or he. Another question that I get asked all the time too is, aren't you worried about her choking with those big pieces of food that you're giving her? Actually, gag reflex is located in the middle of the mouth. So once food goes towards the middle of the mouth and hits that gag reflex area, it's kind of like a big red stop sign. So the baby's instinct reaction is to gag it up until it falls out of their mouth. So gagging is going to be completely normal when it comes to baby led weaning. And they're probably going to end up doing it a lot until they finally realize how to maneuver the food in their mouth towards the back without activating the gag reflex. And you still have to be careful when it comes to the harder vegetables and fruits. That's why it's just best to go ahead and steam them until they get a little bit soft, because yeah, they can be a choking hazard and they can miss the gag reflex and go to the back of the throat. So I would just go with steaming. And if you do not have a steamer, best thing to do is take a frying pan, fill it up with about 1 inch to 2 inches of water, let that boil. If you have a metal strainer, plastic strainer, any kind of strainer that is heat resistant, you're gonna put it inside the frying pan. What's gonna happen, it's gonna boil, it's gonna create steam, and the steam's gonna go through the holes of the strainer, and it's gonna go into where the vegetables are. So all you have to do is put a lid on top of the strainer, Boom. Let it steam for about 10 minutes or however long you want it until it's soft enough to your liking, and then serve it to your baby. So the big thing to remember is start with big slices first. Once they start getting advanced, then you can go to smaller pieces because they're easily more manipulated in the mouth and then they can swallow it. Now, my daughter's pediatrician wasn't really on board with the whole baby led weaning thing and wanted me to do the standard traditional rice cereals and moving into the purees and fruits, vegetables, and then lastly meats. But you do not have to follow that whatsoever. Your babies are pretty much set to eat what you eat. So why not have your baby participate in your family dinners while everybody's eating the same thing? And you don't have to rack up the bill by buying these pricey jars of food. Also, if your child has already been eating purees and you decide, hey, I want to go ahead and try baby led weaning, please be advised you spoon feed your child the purees. They automatically get the swallowing down because it goes into their mouth and they have to swallow it. So when you're introducing baby led weaning after they've been on purees, their initial reaction once they take a bite out of something is to swallow it. And that, yes, can create a choking hazard. So please be advised that it is a little bit different than having to start the baby led weaning right first than to have started the purees. Just keep in mind that it is a little bit different, but it can be done. Just go ahead and stick some bigger pieces and just make sure that they're not able to really chunk off a big piece of something and potentially choke on it. One really good thing that comes out of baby led weaning is that in research it has been shown that babies that have been baby led weaned have a less chance of becoming a picky eater. And honestly, who wants a picky eater? I want my child to be able to eat all of her vegetables and all of her fruits, hands down. Her daddy's already a picky eater as it is. I don't want to have to deal with another one. So that's pretty much it for baby led weaning. It's a very simple concept. Your child's in control. They'll decide what they do like and what they don't like. So why not go ahead and give it a try? Let your child be the little independent eater they want to be. So hope you guys liked the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And hey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I try to put out content 2 to 3 times out of the week. So come follow us in our little family. You guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you next vlog.